welcome to episode 4 of the Warrior Way News.
Prom is coming up, Paul. Are you excited?
Yes, I can't wait to dance until my feet fall off. Will you slow dance with me, Alexis?
No. Now on to Roy on his recap of girls' state basketball.
The Crofton Lady Warriors were in Lincoln to compete in the Class C2 Girls State Basketball Tournament. The tournament started on Tuesday, March 8th, with the final game being on Friday, March 11th. In the first round of the tournament, Crofton took on a familiar opponent in the Ponca Indians on Tuesday. The two teams had faced off twice during the season prior to state. Once during the regular season, where the Warriors defeated the Indians 41-37, and again in the sub-district finals, where Ponca took home the victory 52-41. The third contest was a close match throughout the entire game. At halftime, the Ponca Indians led by just 1 point with a score of 22-21. Crofton then outscored Ponca in the third quarter 8-4 to take a 3-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter was a tight contest as well, with both teams scoring 12 points. Senior Ella Raggi came in clutch for the Warriors late in the fourth quarter, scoring an and-one layup and making the free throw to take the lead with just seconds to spare. After a missed three-point attempt from Ponca, the Warriors officially won the first round 41-38. For the Warriors, sophomore Caitlin Gunther topped the scoring column with 14 points. Senior Ella Raggi followed with 9 points, and seniors Alexis Folkers and Jaden Jordan both added 8. For Ponca, 2 players scored in double figures. Samantha Ehlers scored 13 points, and Ashlyn Kingsbury added 12. In the second round of the tournament on Thursday, Crofton went up against Hastings St. Cecilia and once again found themselves in a close battle. The game was back and forth, with Crofton winning by 2 at the end of the first quarter. Going into halftime, the Warriors extended their lead by 1 point and went into the locker rooms with a score of 16-13. St. Cecilia came out of halftime and cut the lead to 1 heading into the fourth quarter. In a close fourth quarter that came down to the last seconds, Hastings St. Cecilia would ultimately prevail, winning 39-36, sending the Lady Warriors to the third place game. Raggi led the Warriors with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Jordan followed with 10 points and 5 rebounds. Bailey Kissinger led all scorers in the game with 27 points for Hastings St. Cecilia. On Friday, in the third place game, Crofton took on Oakland Craig. The Warriors started off slow in the first quarter but fought back into the game and kept the deficit at just 3 points at the end of the first. Oakland Craig continued their solid play into the second quarter and outscored the Warriors again, building a lead of 8 points going into halftime. In a tight-scoring third quarter, the Warriors cut the lead by just 1 point, finding themselves down by 7 at the start of the final quarter. In the fourth quarter, the Warriors made a comeback but would ultimately lose because of late free throw shooting by Oakland Craig. The Warriors received fourth place in the state tournament with a 60-57 loss. Oakland Craig was led by Cheney Nelson, who scored 20 points, and not far behind was her sister, Sadie Nelson, who added 19. For the Warriors, Raggi filled up the box score, scoring 18 points and pulling down 9 rebounds. Folkers and Jordan both added 12 points and 4 rebounds in the effort. Alexis Folkers stated, "It didn't end how we wanted it to, but it was still a lot of fun." The Lady Warriors finished the season with a record of 23-6.
Aaron Losing has left a legacy at Crofton High School the last 18 years as the girls' basketball head coach. In all those years, he has collected 420 wins and 52 losses, with a win percentage of 89%. He has had 3 game-winning streaks of 30-plus games. Over the years, Losing's teams have made 15 trips to the state tournament. He has led Crofton to 1 fourth-place finish, 3 third-place finishes, 2 runner-ups, and 11 trips to the finals, with 9 of those being state champions. Throughout those years, he received Coach of the Year award in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2021. When asked what his most memorable moment was, he said he could go on and on about this question, but Amber Hagee's last-second buzzer beater against Norfolk Catholic in the 2007 state championship is the most memorable overall. Aaron Losing has coached a lot of super talented players over his years, and he was tasked with creating his all-star team. He chuckled at this question, but ultimately said the 2 best players he has ever coached would be Amber Hagee and Allison Arns. After those 2, it gets a lot harder to pick. He ultimately added Bridget Arns, Monica Arns, and Kelsey Sanger, and had tons of honorable mentions. At this point, Losing has no future plans except being there for his wife and kids more often. He's planning on taking time to try to find a job or line of work that fits his future goals.
It's sad to see Losing leave, but now on to a better note with results from state speech.
The Crofton speech team traveled to Kearney and placed 4th with 68 points during the state C1 speech competition on March 17th. Head coach Courtney Baker said, "There are a few things I hope could have turned out differently, but at the end of the day, each team member had to compete with the best of the best, and everyone did very well." Baker went on to say that placing 4th at the state competition is something to be very proud of. Out of the 10 state qualifiers from Crofton, 7 medaled in the competition. In entertainment speaking, senior Rowdy Heggie won silver. Sophomore Elizabeth Wortman came home with gold. Crofton had the pleasure of walking away with places 1 and 2 in entertainment speaking. Wortman commented, "I was just excited to be down at state this year, much less win. I would also like to thank my speech team and my family who heard my speech a million times and helped me to perfect it." She reminds people to be confident in their own abilities and to constantly work on it because something like that doesn't come overnight. Senior Roy Knapp and freshman Jack Schieffer qualified for finals and pulled off a 5th place in duet acting. Knapp explained, "It was a solid way to end the season, even though some things didn't go our way." The oral interpretation of drama group picked up a 2nd place. The group consists of seniors Roy Knapp and Rowdy Heggie, juniors Rory Schmidt and Megan Tramp, and sophomore Kaylee Mauk. Rory Schmidt stated, "It was a fun experience. I mean, obviously it's a big hurdle to jump over because it's state and it's big and scary. We didn't get exactly what we wanted, but we still had a really great time, and we did really well. I'm very proud of this team."
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I have no idea.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A rock star.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
An engineer.
LT. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A custodian.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A zoologist.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A teacher.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A mechanic.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Happy.
When you grow up?
Game warden.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A vet.
Rebecca, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Rich.
The freshman class of Crofton High School visited Northeast Community College for a career exploration workshop on Monday, March 14th. The students got to listen to the college professors and explore the classrooms and equipment. Each student was able to explore 5 of the career pathways they were interested in, such as business, medicine, and engineering. The kids who were interested in business career pathway got to participate in a breakout room. The students in the science career pathway were allowed to dissect a cow's eye. Freshman Wyatt Tramp said it was an overall great experience and he would do it again.
The National Honor Society inducted 19 new members on Tuesday, March 22nd. The ceremony began with a procession of all current and new members led by senior Austin Gunther, the NHS president. Gunther followed with the invocation and Mr. Ostermeyer gave the welcoming speech. Officers then spoke of the 4 facets of NHS. Gunther spoke of the scholarship facet, which includes commitment to learning, willingness to spend hours in study, knowledge, and expanding their world through opportunities. Senior Jada Schmidt, Vice President, spoke of the service facet. The service facet is established in helping others and the community, having a willingness to work without monetary compensation or public recognition, and volunteering time and talents to create a better tomorrow. Senior Kira Altwine, Secretary, spoke of the leadership facet, which includes exerting a wholesome influence on the school, taking initiative, and striving to train and aid others to reach a common goal of success. Junior Jeffrey Berger, Student Council Representative, spoke of the last facet, character. Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others, creates our individuality, and guides us through life. All members then recited the NHS pledge. Mrs. Rossman introduced the present members and then introduced the new inductees. Seniors, Jaden Jordan, Sabrina Kaiser, Paul Konichny, and Emma Newhoffen. Juniors, Garrett Bushcamp, Summer Gunther, Blair Jordan, April Kleinschmidt, and Brooke Lammers. Sophomores, Josie Anthony, Jordan Arns, Caitlin Gunther, Carter Gunther, Jenna Jackson, Kaylee Mauk, Sierra Peterson, Claire Steffen, Zach Tramp, and Elizabeth Wortman. The induction of new officers followed. Garrett Bushcamp became president, Rebecca Leader became vice president, Rory Schmidt became the secretary, and Blair Jordan became the student council representative. Bushcamp then gave the closing remarks and the ceremony was ended with a recessional of all members. All members and their families were then treated with snacks provided by Mrs. Taney's culinary class.
The spread included sliders, pizza pinwheels, cookies, and lemonade.
The Crofton Band sent 25 students to the 36th Annual Class C All-State Band on Saturday, March 19th at Kearney High School. Of the 25 students who had auditioned and were selected for the prestigious honor band, 18 were high school students and 7 were junior high. The students participated in rehearsals throughout the day, finishing with an overall concert at 5 o'clock that night. The bands consisted of the percussion ensemble, the junior high band, the symphonic band, and the wind ensemble. The Crofton Band contributed 7 students to the junior high band, 8 to the symphonic band, and 10 to the wind ensemble. Crofton director Ashley Leader commented, "Class C band was a huge success for the Crofton Band. I was very pleased with how we competed and where we were placed as far as seating. Our students were excellent ambassadors, musicians, and leaders."
Thank you, Carly, for the wonderful news about the band. You guys sounded great. Oh, I got a joke for you guys. What did the music director do when his first trumpet cut his finger? Gave him a Band-Aid. Now on to Simon Brianna for the spring sports previews.
The Crofton boys golf team, who had one state qualifier last year, is adding some new talent to their roster this year, after teaming up with Wynot for the 2022 season. Crofton is returning 6 golfers: junior Jeffrey Berger, sophomores Braden Mellum, Carter Gunther, Nolan Babcock, and Zach Arns. They are also adding 4 new golfers: sophomore Edison Sudbeck, freshman Hunter Gunther, Grant Schieffer, and Philip Terrell. Wynot is bringing over 4 golfers: Zach Foxhoven, Andrew Haberman, Carson Weisler, and Jake Hochstein. Coach DeBlau said the kids from Wynot are a great addition to the team, and he's happy to give them the opportunity to compete this season. The golfers started their practice on February 28th, and DeBlau has noticed their hard work from the off-season carry over to practice. Berger said his goal for the season is to be able to shoot under 90 for the first time in a meet. The Crofton Wynot golf team will travel to the Plainview Country Club for their first meet of the season on Saturday, April 9th at 8:30 a.m.
The Crofton track team is excited to kick off their season. The girls' team had a record-breaking season last year. 4 new records were set, including Jordan Narns in the 800-meter run, Jaden Jordan in pole vault, Ellie Tramp in 300 hurdles, and lastly, the 400-meter relay team that consisted of Kaylee Enram, Caitlin Gunther, Jordan, and Tramp. The girls' team had 16 members this year with 8 new freshmen. The boys' team has 15 members this year with 4 new freshmen. Mr. Dorr, the track head coach, said, "Both the boys and girls squads are small but mighty, and we have a number of student athletes that could score for us and hopefully make us some noise at the state meet in May. This year will be the first time the Crofton track team will compete at an indoor meet. This is their first meet, and it will be at the Mount Marty Fieldhouse in Yankton on Thursday, March 24th.
Crofton had their 7th annual alumni basketball tournament for the boys basketball program on Saturday, March 19th.
A total of 7 teams were entered, classes of 2022, 2019, and 2020, 2016 through 2017, 2013 through 2014, 2010 through 2011, and the years 2001, 2005, 2006, and 2007, all combined for 1 team.
The 2008-2009 team faced off against the 2010 and 2011 team in the championship game. The 2008-2009 team won 45-37. This team consisted of Calvin Mueller, Tyler Zimmerman, Jared Crawford, Tanner Foxhoven, Ashton Arns, Scott Donner, and Alex Phillips.
In the consolation bracket, the 2016-2017 team battled back and earned 3rd place, while the combined team of 2001, 2005, 2006, and 2007 earned 4th. And now on to Rebecca and Summer with the senior spotlight.
Kira is the daughter of Chad and Karen Altwine and the sister of Samantha, Allison, and Cassie Altwine. She has been involved in cross country and track for 4 years. She has received the NCPA Academic All-State Award for 3 years in a row and the Jenny Sheldon Overhue Leadership and Courage Award. Kira has participated in National Honor Society and chorus for 3 years. She served as class treasurer for 3 years and 1 year as NHS treasurer. Winning state cross country was her favorite memory from Crofton High School. Her advice for the underclassmen is to work hard, don't get behind, and don't listen to what others say about you. Her plan after high school is to attend Buena Vista University in Storm Lake, Iowa, double majoring in accounting and business. Kira will also run cross country at Buena Vista.
Cheyenne is the daughter of Lee Ray and Katrina Anderson, and the sister of Raven McReynolds and Peyton Anderson. She participated in chorus and art for 4 years. Her best memory from high school was watching people get hypnotized at prom. Cheyenne gave the following advice to the underclassmen. Enjoy it while it lasts. 4 years isn't long enough as it seems. You'll miss this. After graduation, Cheyenne will be taking online classes through Northeast Community College for early childhood education.
Zach is the son of Reggie and Linda Berger and the brother of Brianna and Peyton Berger. He participated in football, basketball, and baseball for 4 years and track for 2 years. His best memory from high school was his junior year prom. Zach gave the following advice to the underclassmen. Take it all in because it goes by fast. After graduation, Zach will be attending Mount Marty University to get a bachelor's degree in criminal justice.
Jaden is the son of Josh and Lisa Eilers and the brother of Abby and Maddie. He has played football and basketball for all 4 years. Jaden's favorite memory from Crofton High School was dressing up like ESPN sportscasters at the girls' basketball district final. His advice for the underclassmen is to make the most of high school and enjoy it because it goes by fast. After he graduates, he plans to start working for his uncle doing fiber splicing at Telecom.
Alexis is the daughter of Jeff and Becky Folkers and the sister of Jackson and Axel Folkers. She participated in basketball and volleyball for 4 years, along with Student Council and National Honor Society for 2 years. Alexis's best memory of high school was winning the state championship in basketball. Some advice that she wants to give is to respect the upperclassmen. Folkers is going to attend the College of Hastings to major in elementary education and move on with her basketball career.
Jared is the son of Michael and Shauna Jansen and the brother of Justin, Jaden, and JC Jansen. He participated in football and wrestling for 4 years. He received all-conference and all-state honorable mention in football and all-conference for 2 years in wrestling. His best memory from high school is being under the whole crowd while wrestling at state. Jared gave the following advice to the underclassmen. Stand for the school song. After graduation, Jared will be attending Northeast Community College for welding.
Jaden is the daughter of Sean and Michelle Widener Jordan and the sister of Lane, Blair, and Grant Jordan. She participated in FFA and Student Council for 6 years. She has played basketball and volleyball for all 4 years, lettering 3 times each. She has ran and lettered in track for 4 years. Jaden's best memory from high school is medaling at state track and pole vault for her junior year. Her advice for underclassmen is to be involved in as many things as you possibly can. Take the variety of classes that Crofton offers, and don't take time for granted. After graduation, she plans to attend Casper College in Casper, Wyoming, and major in agribusiness.
Strand is the son of Tina and Ed Sage and the brother of Mariah and Jaron Sage. Strand participated in wrestling for 1 year, football and FFA for 4 years. Strand stated that his best memory in Crofton was Friday Night Lights. Advice he gives is to live in the moment. High school should be the best time of your life. After high school, Strand plans to attend Lake Area Technical College in Watertown, South Dakota, and plans to major in livestock production and management.
On Friday, March 25th, there's a 1 o'clock dismissal for prom.
The doors to the Haymarket open at 5:30 for the prom banquet, which will be served at 6.
Class pictures at the high school begin at 7:15.
The Grand March will start at 7:30.
Crowning for royalty will be at 8.
The dance is at 8:15.
Post-prom will start at 12 o'clock.
On Monday, March 28th, is the Mid-State Quiz Bowl at Guardian Angel Central Catholic at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Tuesday, March 29th, there's a varsity track meet at Cedar Catholic at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wednesday, March 30th, there will be a 1 o'clock dismissal for teachers in service.
On Monday, April 4th, the Crofton track team will travel to Creighton at 1:30. I'm Will Steffen.
And I'm Maddie Eilers.
This has been the Warrior Way News.